Hey, this is Kitty for Kitty's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you for viewing my channel. Those of you who are new to my channel, you just pulled up, never seen me before, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. But in this video, I'm going to reveal or show the record collection of my top 3 female singers of all time. In a previous video, I did a video of my top 10 female singers, probably like a year or so ago. I'll try to leave that in the description below if I can remember, but I'm showing my record collection of the top 3 female singers of all time. And I try to go through these records pretty rapidly because there's a decent amount of them. But in third, this person who I think is the third best singer of all time. And oh, by the way, please leave your top 3 in the comment section below. This is very subjective. There's not a right or wrong answer. But coming in third on my list, she's one of the greatest jazz singers of all time. That's Ella Fitzgerald. She was amazing. She had that amazing scat voice in her prime. What Kareem Abdul-Jabbar meant to basketball with his sky hook, she was a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of jazz singing with her versatility and her amazing voice. And I'm going to get through some of her records right now. Johnny Mercer Songbook. There's a reissue on Verve Records. Swinging Christmas on Verve Records. I have a lot of our Verve Records. This is a stereo version of the record. And this is another reissue. Ella Fitzgerald, Rogers of Hart Songbook. I'm just showing you the LPs in this video. Not too many CDs, maybe 1 or 2 CDs. Ella Fitzgerald and the Cole Porter Songbook. She covered a lot of songbooks during her career, some of the great songwriters. She's covering some songs from the great Brazilian artist Antonio Carlos Jobim. I believe this is on the Pablo record label. Another one on the Pablo record label is Ella, Lady Time. I know Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds is reissuing some of the Pablo series records, and I think some at least one, if not 1 or 2 of Ella Fitzgerald's records are going to be released in that series. This might be one of them, I think. Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass. I saw them in person in the early 80s. They put on a tremendous show. It was at the Music Center in Los Angeles, California. Another Pablo record. Ella at Duke's Place. Another reissue of Ella Fitzgerald. This is, again, Cole Porter Songbook. I have some of the original pressings of those songbook records. Ella and Count Basie. Another Ella and Basie. Duke Ellington Songbook again. A reissue, I believe. Johnny Mercer Songbook. Verve Records. I have this one I have on reel-to-reel tape. This particular issue of Ella Fitzgerald. Ella and Louie. This is another Pablo series issue. Some of these I have to listen to. Last year in 2023 I bought a mono cartridge, and a lot of these old school Ella Fitzgerald records are in mono, so it's going to be a treat going back and looking at listening to, I should say, some of these records in mono. Another Pablo record. Called Memories. It's like a greatest hits album. And here's some of her songbooks. This is Ella Fitzgerald Gershwin. This is in mono. This is Ella Fitzgerald Rogers and Hart. This is the LP set that includes both records. You can either buy them separately or this 2-record set. This is a 2-record set mono version of the record. This is a single mono record. This is volume 1 in mono. Volume 1 in stereo. This is Volume 2 in mono. Like I said, I can't wait to listen to these on my mono cartridge when I get around to it. Ella and Basie again. And please forgive me if I'm showing some duplicates. I tried to eliminate them, but probably left some in there. I think Analog Production may have reissued this record. I don't know. But you see the original price tag that I bought back in the day, 95 cents. Now, I bought a lot of these records back in the day just for $1. So it was a tremendous value. Gershwin Songbook Volume 2. This is a reissue of the Gershwin, George and Ira Gershwin Songbook on Verve Records. And Mac the Knife in Berlin. And the last Ella Fitzgerald record, Johnny Mercer Songbook. I have one other Ella Fitzgerald item I'd like to show you, and this is the complete Ella Fitzgerald songbooks, and this is a CD set. Now, I purchased this at a swap meet, and like I said, it's a complete songbooks. I purchased at a swap meet for $18. It has all the CDs and booklets that go with it. A tremendous buy at $18. This box set of all of her songbooks. It's pretty cool. Now we're going to get to the person I think is the second best singer of all time. And that's the sassy one. Sarah Vaughan. She had I saw her in person too at this venue called the Lighthouse in Hermosa Beach, California, again in the early 80s. Saw it with my parents. They allowed me to hang out with them. And she put on a tremendous show. She easily could be the best singer of all time. She was that versatile. She could sing any style because the range of her voice. She even probably could have been an opera singer if she was trained at an early age. But I'm going to quickly go through some of her records that I have of Sarah Vaughan. Like I said, I really enjoy the purity and the great timbre and quality of her voice. And again, some of these are going to be a great joy to listen to on my mono cartridge, because a lot of these older records that I have are actually in mono. And listen to these records on a mono cartridge, it just sounds tremendous. Much better, in my opinion, or better than listening to them on a stereo cartridge, some of these mono records. It just brings out some of the, the details of the sound that a stereo cartridge can't totally match, in my opinion. For example, this one's on the Emercy label, Sarah Vaughan, In the Land of Hi-Fi. It's a beautiful cover. Sarah Vaughan, Feeling Good. I think she did some popular songs on this one. I'll show you the song listings. I mean, she covered the song Alone Again Naturally. I can't stand that song. I don't care who sings it. But I should go back and listen to this that album. Mercury label, that one. Another Emercy Sarah Vaughan record. I love this one, Brazilian Romance. It features Milton Nascimento, the Brazilian artist. And I think Sergio Mendes may have been one of the producers on this record. It's a nice sounding record. A greatly performed record. I think Sergio Mendes is, you see his picture with Sarah Vaughan right there. She took on Beatles songs, Sarah Vaughan did. Show you the song listings. I hope that it comes across on the camera. If not, I apologize. Sarah Vaughan, Sending the Clowns with the Count Basie Orchestra. This is a Pablo issue. Sarah Vaughan live in Japan. George Gershwin songbook. It's on Metro Records. Yeah, a lot of these, like I said, I've purchased at yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores over the years for like $1 a piece. I showed this one already, live in Japan, for like $1 a piece, sometimes 4 for $1. So when people were getting rid of their LPs to buy CDs, I was right there gobbling up some of these records in my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and even to this day, at the age of 63. I showed this one already, just a duplicate of my Beatles record. A few more Sarah Vaughns, and I'm going to get to the #1 singer of all time. Dinah, Joe, and Sarah. Another Brazilian record. This is a nice one too, on Pablo Records. Sarah Vaughan at the Blue Note on Mercury Records. Another, this one I think is the one that they're gonna, Analog Productions Acoustic Sound is gonna reissue. And this album sounds tremendous and the performance is tremendous. I highly recommend this record. This is a fabulous sounding record. When Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds issues theirs as part of the Pablo series, I'm going to be there to buy it because this sounds tremendous. And I hope their version is going to sound better than this. There's another copy of it. Their version is going to sound better than mine because this one sounds tremendous. There's a copy of the Brazilian record I just showed you. Please keep me on showing duplicates. Duke Ellington songbook. There's another Brazilian record of Brazilian songs. So I can show you the songs on this one. But I love female singers. I just love listening to female singers more than male singers. I just love the female voice and hear them on a nice stereo setup. It's pretty cool. And one more Sarah Vaughan record I have to show you. And now, the person whom I think is the greatest singer of all time, in my opinion. I grew up listening to on the radio. You know, even when I wasn't buying the records, I was hearing on the radio. And this singer, I think, is the greatest singer of all time. Her name is Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin. This girl's in love with you. Like I said, please leave your top 3 female singers. This is live at the Fillmore West. In the comment section below, Aretha's greatest hits. Funny, she's the greatest singer of all time, but I don't have that many of her records, as you'll see. At least compared to Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald, nonetheless. Aretha in Paris. Aretha Now. Young, Gifted, and Black. This is a cool record. It really is. I love this record. Nice cover too. Aretha Franklin, Soul Lady. This is a cool record too, Amazing Grace. I showed this again as just a duplicate copy at the Fillmore West. I think this is the last. No, it's not the last one. Another great record, has respect on it. Soul 69. And I also have this very comprehensive Aretha Franklin Queen of Soul 4 CD box set. With booklet. And I have some other CDs of all three of these artists in my CD collection as well. But those are my record collection of the my top 3 singers of all time. Ella Fitzgerald at number 3, Sarah Vaughan at number 2, Aretha Franklin at number 1. I really enjoy listening to these records. They're amazing singers. They really, like I said, hearing that voice of these tremendous singers in a 3-dimensional soundstage or a nice stereo setup is a blessing. And like I said, it's a joy to listen to them. But like I said, please leave your top 3 singers of all time in the comment section below. Thank you very much for viewing my video. I really appreciate it. God bless, strong love, and keep the peace worldwide.